Nipa bia wo pese okoso ewa brabo mu no, you need to be taking a year feedback very serious. Na munim say especially in governance, me obi a na me encourage say politicians need to take feedback, because feedback na bema we hu ne say baby a wo kono eye and I say baby a wo kono wo chia. Now me hu some online feedback be, and this is coming from, I think yes from Africa Feedback Limited. Omwa ranke so far under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the best performing ministers, and so we are going to go through it and then see whether we agree with them or not. Mr. When your first time was subscribing, and click the notification bell on so we say our latest news be about one sa ebeka. Ebusunya for say we fu enya sha say eye kesepe. I was say who say yare and a wofre ama yare a ende doctor say say ekum Ghana for bebre na to say cancer, to say akoma yare heart attack, to say diabetes, ne sa yare ni na no doctors etre yen say eye fu kese na e sha say this yare no eba. Inti no se wefu so na wo pese wefu ekọ form 10 mo a mehre book na e wo screen so no me recommend ama book we ebetrew enyama miensa na sa nyama miensa no to me di so pepepe for every single day me ma 1 month pe wefu bekọ form na enye se me kasa keke. I am speaking because there was a point in time na me befu eni, and na me ne mo kasa the same person, right? Me ye nyama na e wo book ni mo no me amefu eni. Inti no, you see clear difference. At you say, Inti book me 100 cities. Fre 055-807-4986. And our WhatsApp the same number 055-807-4986. Ebema book no ne PDF ewa WhatsApp and an tree video ewa WhatsApp. No bibi a wo share ewa YouTube no. There is a link in the comment box. So click here on Sabeka. So wo share with Facebook and so that same link is in the comment box. So click here on Sabeka book no. Now let's go into the Feedback Africa Limited for data wamo a day abba. Now let's look at the ministers, let's look at their rankings, let's see whether we agree with them or not. So now I think that the first person in Chomotrese, the best performing minister under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the Agric Minister, Honorable Eriko Puku. That is what Feedback Africa Limited is telling us. I say ranking from 1st to 25th. Into top performing sector ministers 2025. The Agric Minister. Agric Minister being the number 1, the top performing minister. That's quite interesting. But I don't know whether, you see, it's supposed to be a good thing. But you see, I say, under President Akufo-Addo, the Agric Minister, right? I mean, the Nkrata to prove. Under President Akufo-Addo, the last moments, the Agric Minister, Brian the Champon. There's a letter, na Brian the Champon, Katre Ghana for say, Ediane ebe shoti wa Ghana. Na ende Eriko Puku ba in less than 1 year, obi edi adanse say eduane ebu wo Ghana, ema Ghana for kra complain say nkrofo ento eduane no because eduane ay den ebu. I don't know whether that is supposed to be a good thing, but then also it is also a bad thing for the farmers, right? So I don't know the enhuntina Agric Minister niya number 1 there, but osha the launch of Nkoko Nketinketi and the likes no, and also koso what you see. Apparently the Agric Minister is ranked as number 1 from Feedback Africa Limited. That's interesting. Now, number 2, Atuforsen. And with Atuforsen, we all know, because of the strengthening of the cedi, Seni and monetary policy rates, above form, aside that, inflation, a movie from, 2 digits to single digits. What you say, Atuforsen, me, I thought Atuforsen would be number 1, but Atuforsen number 2, no problem. The third person, the education minister, Haruna Idrisu. Haruna Idrisu has really done well. I'm not going to lie to you. He has really done well. And they will call SHS, teachers, any students in Nano AD dance here, right? Especially with the food system, with the education system and all those things. Today, one of the things in Poa, Ama Miniaje Prane says, senior headmasters and teachers are now bold to speak out, right? Senior now they are bold to even speak out on certain things at Air Kosono. That alone is good. But Harun Idrisu is also holding his own. Oshe the sector Nenswa, they've done some things. Oshe senior and the first years for stress-free. Yeti omoka omo tuition fee. What you say senior ebubua for and there were muntia university school fees. What you say sanya mani nano. I think say Harun Idrisu has also held his own. Why there? The fourth person, John Jinapo. Yes, or so I idea. All of a sudden, the MPP is not talking about Doomso again. But His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ewini yeno. Yeni aye di adansi. Say just within a month, na MPP for katre Ghana for. Say Doomso be sanso aba. Today, all of a sudden, they are not talking about Doomso again. And it is all because of a year John Jinapo. Oshe measures are or the energy sector now on my idea. And legacy debts are nanka a war, especially with the independent power producers. No, today they are all receiving their monies and then they are producing power for this country. What you say? That's good. That's good. And then the fifth person, Govins Agboja. Govins Agboja there. And the Ghana for Edia Wamode friend silent worker on Kasa. Now, so people are seeing improvements. What you say, their roots, Ghana. That's good. That's also good. What you say, but nini name no. Asemwa me can say, inyama we ni ni kwan say a shall say ADD trim. I personally think that we can still do more. And then the Attorney General is also there, Akurutinga Ayini. Well, the Attorney General so far, I mean, I think what he's doing well, the press conference I will hold the award and at Ghana for that is also good. But at the end of the day, we are still waiting for some level of conviction. We are waiting for conviction. Yesha says ye chinkrofwa tomorrow. I know that me sure say Ghana for because well the Attorney General has done well. And then the Foreign Minister Okujato Ablakwa. I think say Okujato Ablakwa is on course to become Ghana's best foreign minister ever. But time will tell. Recently, Mehune say we provided free buses ama the workers of the foreign ministry. Omo ananko omo ko edwuma mu a omo ebre with cars na nyama no. We provide free buses amomo a mehune say edwumayefo no omoni age. I don't know, but I like to hear from people who work under Okujato Ablakwa to know his type of leadership, right? How he's leading, because so far there is one thing that a lot of people, and I'll maybe video be a tremo, right? I'll do a video, a special video after this. Me who video be what TikTok na Nigeria ni bi, and then Nigeria ni no wish say onyayanka wo ye Ghana ni, all because of the international image Ghana is beginning to get. And then obi biade adanse say ye can't the star of Africa ye Ghana. That is why His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, West Africa for say womone nempre ombra bedani AU chairman. Even before Mahama bedani AU chairman no, we year to 3 say wobema Alantremantin appointment ewo AU. So the way it is looking no, now say Nigeria for omu plane koko dru Burkina Faso nanka ntokwa yaba. I strongly believe say Mahama nebemu, and say Mahama bemu, it is all through the foreign ministry, right? I say because foreign affairs. And I strongly believe, say Nini Nano Ghana is beginning to get that image, and it is all because of Okujato Ablakwa. And there's one thing that Okujato Ablakwa is doing that I like very much, and it's he's making people see. Say if you come after a single Ghanaian, we will also retaliate. And Huntina, Israel of all people, omu deporte Ghana for ewo Israel no, yensu ye deporte Israel for waha, afe Israel for eba betwe san ya wo muka se wo mun deporte Ghana for obiom no. Nini nano is giving us a good international image. Mete say yesi Okujato Ablakwa ko kata. Emo koko kasaye o kasawi o muni na bon man. I don't know whether it is true or not, but yesterday I was seeing something like that. Say a honso ko mo moti asiye say undim na ye Ghana ni yaka yaka dia yenso ye betua o back. Nti na mende say o mind bi episode treaty Ghana ni bi in a certain way a wo mo dwen twice. And it is all because of the foreign affairs minister we have. What you say, Intino, Okujato Ablakwa, and no. The health minister, Minta Akando. Minta Akando is one of the people I mean, say he has really done well. In fact, Utumihun so no position and Angrofo Bebrebe. Inti unnecessary attacks. Adiana Minta Akando near the Shende Conse Waye. What you say. The sector players, Nini Nano, it was like they didn't say the man was the minister. But for me, I saw say he had done nothing wrong, and the man is doing all the I mean all he can do, right? Personally, and I think Seminta Kando is doing well. He's also doing well. No. The interior minister as well, Sam George, my own MP, is also doing well, and there it looks like. Ghana for ebeso mochomo anusi Sam George so. But Jata name still. Sam George name still. Obi biara worker city Sam George biano. Just because say yeah Froster. And Sam George ababeka say Frosters ni yebechi munina and the munina mubu for Sam George and obi aka city Sam George. And the Sam George the empameno and the empameno. There's one ya na chrono semen goes Ghana meboa. Sam George name Jata name. And then it goes to the other ministers. But it looks like the person adjudged so far as the worst performing minister, not probably, maybe the worst performing minister, the last person can be named. No. I mean, there are some ministers that I don't even know of. And I'm sure some of you don't even know of some of them. But how is it that Felix Ofosu-Kwakye is part of the list? I mean, the last bench now. I think that Felix Ofosu-Kwakye is doing well with the communication, especially with the accountability series now organizing. Anyway, so the Ghana for Air Kani. So who team now we part of a year ministers, especially more last bench now. My advice will be that improve the visibility of the work you do. Right? Improve your presence on social media. Every single day, let Ghanaians see the work you are doing. And I believe that will create the impression, or that will let Ghanaians know, say, Ubo Ejuma. Okay. So some of the ministers, I'm sure that some of you don't even have social media accounts. But what I'm saying is that improve upon your visibility on social media and then show Ghanaians the work you are doing. Explain to Ghanaians, Ejuma Oye, that is going to help. Montre mo your comment box nimo.